matches, Randy. That, and I wasn't kidding. He had that whole group of matches here. We have the Burning Annie matches.
That's right.
That's unbelievable.
For your burning enjoyment.
And these things we're going to hand out to all the children in the movie theater.
That's right.
And
this film is about starting bad habits, so we're going with that motif. So.
It's an intriguing movie, and just a thumbnail, Randy. It sounded like a Herculean thing to take on the great Woody Allen and his Annie Hall thing. But what possessed you to take this project on?
Well, the original script was written by an old college friend of mine. He's a very talented writer named Zack Ordynans, and he gave me the script, and I thought it showed tremendous promise. And but it was about a college student obsessed with Woody Allen, and of course everyone knows Woody Allen is a little neurotic and a little litigious and a little touchy maybe, and so it was daunting. But we realized it was a great script. It could be made for a very low amount of money, but it could be very entertaining. And I thought Zack brought a really fresh approach to the whole thing. So Zack and I worked on the script for a couple years, and then during that time I approached Woody Allen and I asked him if he wouldn't mind maybe giving us permission to make this film, so that when we finally made it, he wouldn't be surprised and maybe sue us. And so,
how was he? Didn't ask him.
He said he was very polite when he said, "Talk to my lawyer." So we talked to his lawyer we waited him out for 2.5 years, and finally They gave in. And so they gave us a covenant not to sue, they call it. and the blessing, and we're good to go. Yeah,
that's good. That's terrific.
Yeah,
you got to have that, boys and girls, because there are a lot of lawyers out there, and they're
exactly.
And you can.
I did it without a lawyer on my end, but I think we're so. I mean, there's so little we could possibly exploit off him. I mean, we didn't need his name or face or anything. We just.
And use none of the footage?
No footage, a couple of fake clips. If you watch the movie real carefully, you'll see some doctored stuff. But
there's a little trivia there. You can see what as they pan around, right?
Right.
But the idea of this, I mean, and what film school did you go to?
I never went to a film school.
How did you get into this?
Well, I'm actually a writer from way back. Film has always been my first love. I went to Clark University, which is in Worcester, Mass, and I grew up in New Haven, Connecticut. So so I have a kind of New England thing. Zack's from New York, but we met at Clark, and he wrote the script about Clark. And I was part of the film society there, and I knew a lot of people in the film, not film business, but in the wannabe film business.
Mm-hmm. and everything starts with the written word in film.
Exactly.
So you started at the right spot.
And I moved to LA right after college.
Now, was that a help or
big help? Big help. I shouldn't say this, but I recommend people who want to get into film do it, because it's not just Hollywood there. There's also a very vibrant independent film community that is very supportive, and you can't.
Just like here on the East End, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, maybe more like this room.
Okay, that's good. We're close enough. We're in the Palm Restaurant, so that's as close as film as we'll get here.
Right.
But, the idea of this project, and we always ask this thing. This is like almost an audition piece for your next project.
Sure.
Now, we do assume that this distribution is open?
Yeah, all rights available. Link. We're hoping. My next film. I'm from the independent world, but I'm from my tastes are on the commercial side of independent, or the independent side of commercial. My role models are filmmakers like Wes Anderson and the Coen brothers, and Todd Solondz and Paul Thomas Anderson and Alexander Payne.
So Weinstein's, I hope.
Yeah, well, yes. The Miramax has always set the bar for that kind of film. So that film comes from that sensibility, and I think the Hamptons is a wonderful place to show a film with a nice sardonic New York-y sense of humor.
I tell you, this will be deeply appreciated, and just for the viewers out there that if they happen by the theater, the screening dates and times, and after the festival is long over, the availability on DVDs or whatever, eventually to keep an eye out for it. Right?
Yeah. Well, we're screening it Friday at 1:30 p.m. at the United Artists Cinema, right here on Main Street, and then same theater on Saturday at 2:30. Saturday's, going to be a really crazy screening because so many people are coming in from out of town, and then we're going to have a reception right afterwards at the Laundry. And Friday night we're having a big to-do at the farmhouse. So everyone's invited.
And if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, there's a website.
Burningannie.com.
Burningannie.com. So if
one
you're a distributor out there hurting to pick up it's a bargain.
It's a bargain.
For a couple of $1 million, you can have a wonderful movie.
It's a steal.
It's a steal. And just to contact Randy, and he's a delight. And I'm looking forward to setting these matches out there. We're going to drop them off at the school in a little bit.
That's right.
But, I think the fire marshal's just walking and we can't do that. But we just want to wish you the best. And this is something to sort of keep an eye out for, because I think that this is one of the movies that certainly has awards written all over it. And we really hope that we'll see you in a little bit, and as we usually say, in the winner's circle.
Yeah, well, I hope to see you from the winner's circle.
Terrific. I wish you the best, Randy. Thanks a million.
How are you doing, Max?
Julie is coming over to watch a movie. I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah, well, Sam and I are going to watch this.
All right, come on. Let's go. Come on.
Come on. Pushing me. I live here too.
Ever since Scott joined the movie club, we have a bunch of really shitty movies, actually. Here's Cabin Boy.
Oh, that's a good one. I just watched that last week, though.
You did?
Yeah. You said something about Annie Hall. Do you have that one lying around?
No, I don't, actually.
Oh, no, wait. Isn't this it?
No. No, it's not. It's just the box inside is WrestleMania 5.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
This is Annie Hall.
No, I know it looks like that, but the thing is we had a party for WrestleMania and we taped over that, so.
Uh-huh. Okay, you don't really believe your friend's ridiculous theory, do you?
No, no, that's not what this is about.
Because it's insulting. It's a cop-out.
I know, that's not what this is about. I totally agree. The thing is, I watched Annie Hall like last week. Why don't we watch Snow Dogs?
Okay, but next time we're gonna watch Annie Hall, okay?
Yes, I do have time.
Oh my God.
Mainly bipeds with most of their teeth. Though I don't really go for Lutherans or fictional characters all too much.
Who would you rather sleep with, Annie Hall or Julie?
That's not really a fair question, is it? They're the same person.
Okay, Annie Hall or me?